Officer-involved shooting that left 2 officers in critical condition, 1 dead, and a woman shot in serious condition.
The community coming together to show their support in many different ways. The scene of that shooting along 25th Street near 9th Avenue South now has flowers, balloons, signs, and messages of encouragement.
The officers are now identified as Jake Walleen, he's on the far left side of your screen, Andrew Dotis, Tyler Hawes, and Zach Robinson. Robinson was Walleen's training officer and is the one who shot and killed the suspect. Walleen, who died from his injuries, was 23 years old and sworn into the department only 3 months ago.
Andrew Dotis has been on the force now for 6 years and is also a member of the North Dakota Air National Guard. Tyler Hawes was Walleen's classmate in the Fargo Police Academy and became an officer officially in April. He was also in field training. Dotis and Hawes are both in critical but stable condition currently at Sanford Health in Fargo. And the Valley Today's Nishay Taylor joining us live this morning at the scene of that shootout where community members are paying tribute to fallen Officer Walleen and the entire police department family. Good morning, Nishay.
Good morning, Jordan and Ashlyn. Yes, the community is definitely standing behind the Fargo Police Department. You can see this memorial behind me. I'll step out the way so you can see. You know, Fargo Police Chief David Zabolski says Officer Jack Walleen was a smart guy with an excellent sense of humor. Walleen and the other officers are being honored with these growing memorials. You can see several flags, flowers, as well as candles out here honoring these individuals. Now, Walleen was just 23 years old. He was sworn in as a Fargo police officer back in April. He is a military veteran who served in Afghanistan and Iraq. Although Walleen's life was cut short, he lived a life of his purpose.
Throughout my entire life, I've always wanted to work in some sort of position that had purpose behind my job, and police officer is always what kind of came to me. I've tried other careers, but I came right back into law enforcement as a career path I wanted to go through.
You know, this memorial is gaining a lot of attention from people driving by on 25th Street. People are even pulling into the parking lot behind me to stop and take pictures of what's here to see. You know, folks are really feeling the effect of what has happened here on 25th Street on Friday. You know, even on social media, local police departments are rallying together for the Fargo Police Department and sending their condolences. Police departments such as Boston PD, NYPD, and St. Paul PD have all, you know, rallied around the Fargo Police Department and the families of those involved in this shooting as of Friday. Reporting live in Fargo, Nishay Taylor, Valley News Live.
Yeah, you really feel this whole sense in the community, this kind of heaviness that set in over everything after this all happened. Nishay Taylor reporting live this morning. Thank you.
Time now for a look at our storm team forecast as we send things on over to meteorologist Lisa Green. Hey.
Good morning. We're looking at a quiet, dry, and cool start to our day today. This is our view in Fargo. Bright sunshine, filtered out by a little bit of smoke aloft, though, but fortunately, the wildfire smoke we had at the end of the week last week has moved on, and it's just more on the limited capacity here. Our air quality is looking pretty good out there this morning. And our temperature, 56 degrees. Not so bad in Fargo. We've got some passing clouds, wind out of the west-northwest at 8 miles per hour. In Grand Forks, you can see we're looking westward, so behind the camera is where that sun is shining, but you can see it's lightening up all of the trees there and the buildings in downtown Grand Forks. Looking at some 50s, mid-50s for you. We've got 56 degrees in Grand Forks, wind out of the west-northwest at 9. And it's that northwesterly in general wind direction that's going to just keep things cool today. Cooler air continues to flow in. We'll have some passing clouds. There's a low cloud deck that's been moving through the central part of the valley. That will continue. But in general, again, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures staying cool, some 60s to most of us getting into the low to mid 70s today. Fargo 75 and a northwesterly wind that at times may gust over 20 miles per hour. Now, looking at our 11-day planner, Tuesday's going to be a day where we see temperatures warm up, but it comes with a price. We'll have a chance for some thunderstorms. Some of them could be strong to severe. So that's the next one to watch for tomorrow.
Okay, we will do. Lisa, thank you. Fargo police have provided an update on the investigation into the deadly shooting, bringing to light new details as to what took place during that officer-involved shooting.
Fargo Police Chief David Zabolski says officers were responding to a routine traffic crash when the suspect opened fire on officers.
for no known reason at all, a violent gunman attacked our officers, firing multiple rounds, striking 3 of them, 2 of them critical and stable condition, and 1 of them deceased.
A 25-year-old woman who police say just happened to be in that same area at that time was also shot.
The television station WCVB in Boston is identifying that woman as Carly Coswick, a Massachusetts woman who moved to Fargo just 3 weeks ago to start a new job. Still no word on her condition this morning. However, at the time of that press conference, her injuries were considered serious.
If you at home are looking for a way to show your support for the Fargo Police Department, they say meals, drinks, really anything else can be brought to the police station. They're located at 105 25th Street North. Just be sure to pick up the phone, call them ahead of time, tell them what you've gathered and what you're bringing, and someone will come out to meet you.
A GoFundMe page has been created for Officer Andrew Dotis, who was injured in the shooting. Nearly $44,000 have been raised. The site says he has significant injuries and remains in critical but stable condition. We'll continue to keep you updated on this shooting and all the developments that happen throughout the morning and throughout the day on your VNL News app.
The Today Show and CBS Mornings just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. More live up-to-the-minute news and weather coming up right here on the Fargo CW.
We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.